Hi, Minnie. Okay. I don't know how the sound is going to work, but we're going to try. Okay. Okay. How about that? You're going to hear an echo. Lots of echoes, apparently. I do not like the sound not on my phone. Yeah, so okay. How about now? No, I do not like that. I'm hearing myself surround sound. It's very annoying. I could probably just turn the volume down on my laptop and not have to worry. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. What about now? Yes. Yes. Yay. All right. I'm turning the volume down on there because I don't want to hear myself. But hi. I still have not laminated my group today, which is right here. Um, yeah, I did write the numbers down for last week. If you haven't got last week's numbers, please go back and check out that live. And in a little while, I'll write the numbers for this week. It's free. It's on my community post on YouTube. I did not put it in my Ko-fi shop. Maybe later, but not right now. Hi, Jeanette. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna email you. I'm gonna email you. I gotta write. Yeah, right. You know, where's my little notebook? Good. She ended up with like a mild whiplash. She just had sore on like the left side was sore, and she's scrawny, so I really thought she should connect. She didn't. I did take out the back end of her car. Well, she has an SUV. Thank God she had that tooth on. She didn't do nothing. She didn't feel any pain the next day. She said, "I don't know how she's feeling today. I don't know how she didn't feel pain." But I guess that's a good sign. You printed it, Cecilia. That's awesome. Thank So I just started last week. So I can just tell you the numbers now if you want. I didn't even save for it last week. I forgot. So I have to do that this week. So I rolled a D3 for the low number, and I rolled a 3. And then I rolled a D12 for the high number, and that was a 9. You can save one, both, add them together, subtract them. I don't care how you save them out. You want to save the numbers? That's cool too. Um, I myself forgot to save last week. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, I gotta write this down. Jeanette. Okay, wrote myself a note so I don't forget. How's your guys' day been? Jeanette, what state do you live in again? I forget. I know you're from New York, but where do you actually live now?
Okay, so I have 2 binders. I have this binder and, well, this budget book and this binder I'm going to be doing today. Meaning my daughter was in an accident yesterday, which, let me tell you my story of my last few days. So last year on the 6th, my son entered the emergency room, which was the beginning of this long process. Then on the 7th, he was still in the emergency room. And I found out on the phone while I was in the emergency room with my son that my dad had passed away. So I couldn't show emotion in front of my son because he was going through it. So I had to like rein it in the 30 seconds that he was in the bathroom. And then that was, yeah, last year, yesterday. So this year on the 6th, my daughter was in an accident. And yesterday, like my ex-husband from like 20 years ago messages me wanting to apologize for everything. And I'm like, am I supposed to remember these 2 days forever or like what? Like I don't want nothing to happen next year on November 6th and 7th. Hi, Angela. Hey, Angela, did I send you the thing I was going to send you? Because I'm asking, because I found where I wrote Angela and have this in here, but I don't know if I just lost this and then I just sent you a different one. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. I mean, I could kind of deal with everything else because it was like personal to me. Oh, why you gotta message me? Thank you. But anyways, I was like on my way to work yesterday, I was asking the universe for a sign. And I wanted my dad personally to like put our song on the radio because we had liking John Popper, who is the lead singer for Blues Traveler in Common. And so I wanted to hear that song that we like. It was not coming on. I flipped through every single station. I have a 20-minute drive to work, like the whole way. And I was like, oh my God, annoying myself. Yeah, it was. So I thought like when I got to work, the sky was red. And I'm like, oh, I later found out it's like the sailor sky, which I had no idea. So I'm like, awesome, it's beautiful. That must be my sign, you know? Cool. Because that same pink sky was last year around this time. No. You know what happened? This cute little old lady comes into our room because there's like we're in separate like rooms at work. So I work in a factory and we build medical and military supplies. So she comes in and she asks a coworker a question. I couldn't hear because I'm not going to eavesdrop somebody's conversation. But then she comes up to me and she goes, "Hi, do you fit in this?" And she's holding the sweatshirt. I'm like, "I probably will." Why? And she's like, "Because I ordered a small and it's not a small." I'm like, she's like, "It says small, but it's not a small." I'm like, "Oh, did you get off the Temu? Because they have weird sizes." And she's like, "No, I don't know where I got it. But isn't it gorgeous?" And I'm like, "It is gorgeous." I'm like, "I would love to have it. I'll buy it off you. How much do you want for it?" And she's like, "I don't want anything. I just want you to take it." I'm like, "Okay. I'm going to show this to you." And I really think this was my sign. Can you see it? It's a dragonfly. And it says, "Whisper words of wisdom, let it be." Okay, I'll mail it to you, honey. I'm sorry. It's right here. Did you send me your address? If you didn't, send me your address. Right. Now, don't you think that that was my sign? I was like, okay, I see you. You trumped the red sky. Okay. So, Jeanette, where are you? What state? For some reason, don't remember. I knew you're from New York. Yeah, I think so too, Cecilia. Yes, I knew that. Florida's already colored in. Should have had Andrea message me when she was in or all the different states on the way to Florida. I could have had half the map pulled out. All right, here. It's my son in the background. Dominic, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right, so I have $50 today, $25 for this binder, and $25 for the other one, but I have to make change, so I only have 20 something, 21 here, so I need $4. I wrote myself a note, but I wrote it on the back of the challenge. I'm like, well, that was stupid. I didn't know it was a challenge. Just turn it upside down. Thank you. Hi, Jesus. You said I was driving to work asking for a sign not to go. Guess what? I crashed into a stop sign. Never been more clear. Have a great day, everyone. Hey, sis, you know what I was doing? Scrolling and scrolling through Facebook, and guess what I did not see? That's right, your channel. Where is it? I really think you should start a channel. Thank you, Angela. You know, Fridge Financial doesn't show his face either. All right, so I have my dragonfly binder, and last week I have just scrap pieces of paper taped, but we put categories. So this one's for Lost Pay. It is by Favorite Judy. All right. Oh, wait. First, I gotta put $3 in here from last week because I didn't do that. Okay. Next. Oh my God, I'm like a whole mess. I'm a mess when I type. Kind of see me in person. Okay. Right. He probably left too. Peace out of here. Nope, he's still here. Hey, Jesus. You need a channel. I know you're sitting over there ignoring me. You really do. This. It's hard to say. All right, this is a 7. Holy cow. All right, so now we have 22. I know you don't have one. Okay, start your channel though. I really think you should. You don't have to show your face. Anyways, moving on. This one is by Danny at Craft Co Budgets. It is going to death. She sent me another one too. I need this. Okay, this is denominations 1 through 5, which I like. Five. What is it with the big numbers? I might not finish this binder today. So now this one is 21. And then I have this challenge right here. It's a Dragonfly challenge. They're cards by Mini Brick Budgets. Thank you, Mini. It is a gift from Andra. So this one goes to credit cards. And let's see. I finished 2 of these. This is a 5 also. This is like a whole problem. 5. All right. We're just going to throw that in there. Throw that in there. Jose, where do you live? What state? I have a map to color in, man. Help a girl out. Or Jesus, sorry. $10, $12, $14, $16, $17, $18 is saved in this challenge. This one is by Wild Everest on Etsy. It was a gift. Time to Shine. These are denominations 2 through 5. Please be like a 1. Be a 1. That's 5. All right. So this has 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do like them. Thank you. I'm just now getting to start them. I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd week I've done them. All right, and then I'm using this. This is my envelope I made from on Saves Craft and Budget with Ann. I'm using her Let It Roll 1, 2, 3 as a catch-all. I don't have anything to catch today, so there's $7 in here. Now, I do have to make some change so that way I have change to do the other binder. Let's see if we can do a little bit of condensing. This is 9. No, I don't even have any 5, so okay. Yeah, a whole ass $5 for that. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm just trying to make some change quick. Or slowly, whichever. Sorry, I just gotta check this quick. Okay. So, still trying to make some change. It can be a 20. I'm not worried about that. I need 1s or 2 2s. Yep. Also, we need to go here first. In my live notes, they are on. Oh, did I not even print them off? I know I have one, probably in the living room somewhere.
Okay.
Well, I didn't print. I know I have it. I'll just write on the back. Today was 11/8. He left, and I wanted to know what state he lived in. Nice. So I have $24 for this binder, but I still need no, I have 21, but I still need $4. So we'll just have to start going through it and we'll that binder over there. This is where I write my live notes on the paper that I printed out. That's probably in there. Oh, I do pen to paper. I don't mess around. I'm very serious about it too. It's a little ridiculous. But I have Operation Monetization. That's free in my Ko-fi shop. It's where I write the channel name, what playlist I'm watching, and how many videos. And then the day I started it and the day I finished it, I'm now on the whole second page. I'm watching, well, I was watching Mini Brick Budgets and Patty's Purse and Pounds today, and then I dropped my laptop on the floor. And then the fan is making the horrible noise. So I'm like, it's going to explode, so I had to turn it off for a while. And then I came live. It's sounding all right, a little loud, but not bad. But my goal is 200 videos per person. At least. Like sometimes I run it if I'm going to bed or like I'm doing dishes, I won't bother changing it. I'll just continue. Or if I'm at work. And then after those two, I'm going to Elaine Realize. She is probably lost hours being away, but she is coming back. And then I have to go back to Mix Match Maggie because I owe her 67 hours because she only had 133 and I just didn't rewatch them and I should have. So I have to go back. And then I have to go back to the Golden Road Ahead because she only had 173, so I owe her 27. And then I have to go back to Irene. Oh, I say I have to go back to Irene. She's right here, but I watched her videos down here. Like I just finished her. So I must have just rewrote it. Well, that's cool. She's done. And then, yeah. So after those two, I'll go back and watch all the ones that I owe, and then I'll start finding other people. And then I have Get to Know the Creator. That's also in my Ko-fi shop. You're very welcome. And that's where I write the channel name, their actual name, and then I find out when you guys started your channels. Do not tell me, because that means I'm going to be lazy, and I need to work for it. So I need to go to your channel and find out when you started. First live, first short, or first video. As you can see, I'm slacking because I have these written down for a long time. You guys see? Whoa, dropping you. And I didn't fill any more in, but I have all these channels written down. Why have you written down any? You know what? I don't think I have Jeanette written down. I guess. Yeah, I figured. So. Problem is, I write big. Okay. This whole stand is weird. Okay. So I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm using a lamp on top of my dining room desk. It's very redneck. Thank you. It's in my coffee shop. It's free. And then this is October. I have to get to November. This is my expense tracker. So the only thing I owe from September and October is my Tastefully Simple package. I consider that a food item. So I was taking a little bit off of my food budget a week, but now I've put it into my Wednesday video, which is my debt binder video. And I just finished $34 worth of challenges. So now I only owe $39 out of like $162. I did owe $73 when I started right here. So that's the only thing I'm taking into the month of November. And then November, it's weird. I'm considering this November. It should really be October, I think. I don't know how that really works when your credit card is like in the middle of the month. So it's due on the 15th. It reports to the credit bureau on the 18th. I get my new bill on the 19th, which is really annoying. Yeah, I think it was 2 because I was just looking. I don't know. I'm gonna find the date. Don't tell me. And so all of these are paid for. Like my check mark or my X's means I paid it all off. I owe $11 for like groceries there. Here, this is for, says Google, but it's memberships. Like I bought myself a membership into Judy, Save with Judy's live a couple weeks ago, and then I gifted 2. I'm considering that a business expense. So I'm not really worried about paying. I'm going to get this back, but that's $9. And then I had an Amazon purchase, which I forgot to look to see what I think that was my nose ring, but I don't think so, actually. I don't know what that was for. It was $6.15. I rounded up to $7. I haven't paid that back. Everything else is paid on that page. And then this page, I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Okay. I owe $14. Oh, that was for my nose ring, and then I bought whiteout, like a whole 10-pack of these little whiteout things I like. So I owe $14. I bought dice from Ava Budget Your Life. No one convinced me that that was a bad purchase, but that was also a channel thing. I bought a book from Judy. She has this really cute book, and I bought the digital version, which I didn't print out yet, but that was $20. That's still a channel thing. Everything else is paid except here. I got gas. I got $35 in gas because I thought I had that much in the envelope. I only had 25, so I owe myself 10. The check marks next to the numbers means I sent it to my credit card. And then I went to Secor Lumber. It's a hardware store down here. I bought packing tape, cost $4.63. I round up to $5. I have not paid that back. And then I had a subscription for Howdy come out. It was $2.99. I already paid that because I have an envelope for monthly subs. So all in all, I don't really owe that much, but I still owe a little bit. And I still have until the 17th or 18th is when I'll still be writing purchases down or whatever goes on my credit card. Now, I do write my credit card stuff on my expense tracker. I do have a credit card tracker, but I use that for what my stuff is monthly. Let me see. Let me see if that's in here. That must be the other way. Right here. This is my credit card tracker. You can use this as an expense sheet as well for your credit card. But I prefer to do it like this. I did change it around in Canva a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this. Like I'm trying to cut most of this out because there's only 12 months. Why do I need all this? The month's not over, so I didn't write this month on here. Last time I paid it down by almost $200. So that's good. But you see all this red? Well, this one's supposed to be green, but all this is red. And this one, the first one and the second one are from like last year. But the third, all the way down, like still, look at all that red. Okay. So now I'm going to do this binder. I still have to come up with $4. Hopefully I can make some change, or it's going to be $4 less. Actually, it's going to be less because I still have to roll for today. So let's roll. Excuse me while I find all my stuff. I have to find a D12. Okay. So this isn't, you see how I cut it off? I have my other one over here. I just got to laminate it. So for the D3, because I will be rolling a D3 and a D12. So for the D3, we got a 2 marker. And for the D12, got a 10. I'll be doing the 2, I guess. Okay. 3. Let me count this before I go take my negative. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. All right. I still need 4. And I don't think I have 5. Where's my number 2? Okay. I'm going to put that back here. Oops. So it's 8 minutes. Oh, you know what? I printed so much crap out today. It's ridiculous. Look at all this. I printed out my Beautiful Things Await. It's my steampunk book and all my challenges with it. I have to get these. I got one of them cut, but I have to get these 3 cut and laminated. And then my randomizer comp book. Look at this. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I gave these away a couple weeks ago, about a month ago now, and I have to get it together and get them put together. Hi, Karen. Look, I'm very sorry. I'm slacking. I'm sending everything out. I was sick for like 2 weeks, and then it's the anniversary of my dad's death yesterday. But I have the books and the composition books. I made challenges and little randomizers and the money you bring today and what you saved in weeks. I'm excited about this. But now I get to get them all cut out and everything else. I printed all of this out today. I printed another one and cut it. I just got to get them laminated. Yeah, but I got to get them done. But I got them printed. I did cut one. I think I stopped that one because I changed it up. So that's why all that is printed. And yeah. All right. So we're going to go. Excuse me 1 minute. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Amy. How are you? This is the challenge by Amy by Nature. I'm doing the Save 200 in 2026. Hey, Trina, how are you? And we already rolled the numbers for the group play. You want to rewind a little bit? Find out what we did. It's just a little while ago. But now I'm on this book. I saved $25 in my one book. I'm supposed to have $25 on this one, but I don't have change. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I put 2 in the group play. All right. So this one's the one with change. I think I'm going to do $2. So oop. Good enough. I'm all right. Hanging in there. All right. So I'm adding $2. Oh, you know what? 2, 4, nope, 5, 7, 9, 10. So I'm going to take these out and put this 10. And then I started watching Andra's live. She's traveling, so I don't know if she's doing her roll and save this week. So I don't know if I should save money just in case or what. Here's the $4 I owe. I think I'm gonna save money just in case. Does that sound? I don't know. We're gonna put it there. We'll do $5. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting the 5 there and we'll see what's happening because I don't want to end up having to put a bunch of money in next week. And then this one is Andra, the Traveling and Savings Chiefs Air Force like roll and save. They already finished this, but I'm doing a 1, 2, 3 die. So we're doing 3. Well, I'm doing 3. So now I have 5, 7, 8, $9 in here. And then I have the crazy cat lady. Mari at Budgets and Gas made this. I made an envelope, but she looks jaundiced, so we're just going to turn that. Look how stinking funny this is. Makes me laugh every time. It says find 20 cats, save $3 each, but I'm doing $1 each. So let's see how much money I have left. I think I have like $13 left. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. 2, 4, 5. What do you guys think the most important sinking fund is to you? I'm asking because if I don't have that one, maybe I want it. This one, Minnie? The crazy cat lady? Mari at Budgets and Chaos. I think I either won this or she gave it away to everybody that was at Andrew's retirement party. I may have won it. And now I have this one, which I also got from that retirement party. That's going to yearly subs. How many words can you make? I'm doing this a little. I was thinking I was doing it a little bit differently, but I don't think I am. But it's how many words can you make from the Traveling and Savings Chief? I have $11 in there. I think. Yeah. Yeah, and I just made envelopes for like this whole folder. All right, so 3 letters is a D3, 5 to 6 letters roll a D6, 4 letters roll a D4, 7, 8 letters roll a D8, and over 9 letters save $5. Think. Okay. I think I want to do $3 worth. What are you talking about, Minnie? I don't know who Strider is. Okay, Angela. All right, so I'm going to do a word from the Trailing and Savings Chief that is going to be up to a D3. So I have to do 3 letters. Let's do van. Let's roll a D3. Okay. $3. 2. Okay. So there's $13 in here. Oh, that's got it. I'm sorry, I was very confused. Yeah, I knew that. For some reason, it was not registering. Karen, do you have a favorite sinking fund? I probably already know this from one of my other lives, but I like to ask. Can you do me a favor? Go underneath the table and look for paper that says live notes. Thank you. I have $6. I'm using this. My actions create prosperity. This is by Donna, powered by creativity. Thank you. I knew I had it somewhere. My live notes. Okay. I've changed that like 5 times too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have $6 I can put in here. I need a green though. My camera, or like my cell phone stand, it tips over very easily. So I have my marker sitting on it. And one time I forgot and I lifted it up and everything went crashing down. I hope this is the right green. All right. 6. I changed the numbers. So for the 20s, this is actually 10. So I'm doing $5 per number on the 20s. And then all the 2s except for 1 are $1. It should save me 180 when done. Karen says, I don't think I have a favorite sinking fund. I have a favorite binder, and it's my home binder. I love that. All right, so I'm going to color in one of these up here, because that'll be 5. 9. This is a wrong green. Look how dark it is. Unacceptable. I cannot go over that green with a lighter color. Angela says my least favorite is car, but it's the one I take care of first. My least favorite is debt. My favorite is self-care, and I'll tell you why. Because there for a while, I wasn't doing anything for myself, buying anything for myself. I would go to the store for hours, have my cart filled with all the stuff that I wanted. And by the time I left, it was all stuff for my kids, nothing for me. So I make it a point that if I still buy DVDs. So if I see a DVD that I think I won't be able to see this movie on streaming, I mean, I make sure it's like $5 or something less. I don't pay like a lot of money for it, but I'll get it. If I see anything to do with budgeting that I want, I'll get it, because I mean, not anything I want, because that would be everything. But it's very important to spend a little money on yourself. I don't know. Minnie says, I don't know if I would call any of my sinking funds my favorite, just important. Hi, Joe. How are you? Karen says, I will always be glad when that debt envelope is gone. You know what? My debt envelope will always be there because I use my credit card religiously. Like, I don't use my bank card. I use my credit card, and then I'll send money for my checking account over there, just because I like to be in control of my money. And if for some reason there was something that happened and I didn't have it, it could go on my credit card and I can just pay it back a little at a time. I don't like to be surprised with things. But I'd be happy to see all the back stuff when I was going through it last year when my son was in the hospital and my dad had just passed away a year ago yesterday. I was really going through it. And I would go over on food budget a lot because I wasn't budgeting what I had to budget. And then I had quit my one job of 10 years, a couple years ago. Then I took like 6 months off, and then I went to a job I hated. And then I quit there. And then I think I took a little while off, and then I got the job I'm at now, which I absolutely love, but I am temp to hire. So I was really going through it the last couple of years. So I went over on my food budget because I was only budgeting $60. And now I try to budget 100, except next week, like this week, my budget's off. And like, it's not good at all. Where's my thing? Let me tell you why. Let me get to November. So I write this on a notebook paper, which I have, but I also write it on this weekly thing because a lot of people use something similar, and I like to show both aspects. And this one's just available. My notebook one is over there. So, but I have to show you both. So this week I'm doing 100 for food, but next week I'm, hold on, let me get to it. Next week I'm doing $50. I use half of that for creamer alone. And then the week after that, the third week, I'm doing $100. And then the fourth week, I'm doing 75. So it's going to be iffy. And this week, that $100 that I had to my food budget, I spent 73. And then the rest, I spent paying back expenses on my expense sheet. Nana Amy says, I budget $50 for food, and that's not enough. So I have to really figure things out. Yeah, I used to budget 60, and there's only 2 of us. And one of us was in the hospital for 5 weeks. So why did I need all this? So, yeah, now I'm budgeting 100, but we're going to make $50 work next week. And I got groceries on a Thursday this week instead of Friday. We'll see. Yeah, if we have to cut back other areas, we should. Because I thought about, because for my gas, I don't budget a lot for gas. Like all that I need for gas, I don't budget for that. But I wasn't budgeting any for it at all. So I started budgeting a little. I thought about taking this $12 for week 1, $12 for week 3, and $12 for week 13, and just putting it into my food budget on week 2. But I think I'm going to leave it in the gas envelope because I'm not putting any in the gas envelope on week 2. That was your budget? Is that still your budget, Trina? Do you still budget only $50 for food? You barely eat? Yeah, if it was just me, I would have no problems, except for my creamer situation. I have to have creamer. But I would eat like my rice and beans diet and be good to go. My $3 salads, call it a day. Yeah. That's about what I do because I think I spent 73 this week. 74. I think it's 72 something. And then I put the rest towards expenses. And the week before that, I spent 51, but I got groceries on Tuesday because I was sick over that weekend. So I got groceries on Tuesday when I picked up my medicine. I spent $51. And then I put the rest of the money towards expenses that were in my expense line. Then I got groceries again on Thursday and spent 73. But I didn't get any sort of meat product. So I really got to do that. All right, my son picked up my live notes for me. So I got to find the other page. My laptop's making weird noises now. I dropped my laptop on the floor today. Well, I had it on the arm of the couch, and then I hit it with my elbow. All right. Last week, we talked about, I had to watch MK's videos, which I haven't. I'm sorry. I gotta do that. I need to put that on the top. Today is the 8th. I have to watch the one about the bears. Minnie says we do 60 for food, 40 for dining out, 50 for gas, 35 for propane, 15 for pets a week. Yeah. I don't have dining out money. If I'm going to dine out, it has to come out of my food budget. And dining out's expensive. So we don't do it very often. And we're definitely not doing it this month. All right. And then we talked about, we went over what my challenges and both things that I say for today would go towards. We did talk about me having to do my 6-hour course for insurance to lower it. Well, to lower the percentage so I could get a better policy. So I don't mind if I'm saving what I'm saving because it's still less than I was saving, but my policy sucks. Amy, you budget $10 for eating out. Nice. When my son and I order out, it's about $35 maybe. Well, between 28 and 30. And that's just pricey. I can't see doing that when, especially this month when we're not going to have a lot. I think $10 is a good budget. I wrote myself a note last week in last week's live that I need to laminate my group play challenge. I was so sick this week. A couple of weeks ago on Tuesday, that Tuesday that I got, not last week, the week before, I went to urgent care, got a sinus infection, or I had a sinus infection. I went back to work Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Went to my mom's on Saturday. Was fine Sunday. On my way to work Monday, I got so sick. I was there an hour. It was not good. They said that the sinus infection lowered my immune system and then turned into this whole stomach bug. And that was not pretty. Jeanette says it's expensive to eat out, especially with 3 kids. Yes. When my kids were little, it was crazy. Just to go to McDonald's, I'm like, why? Can you please put that in the microwave for a minute? Minute and a half. Thank you. Nana Amy says, mine's just getting sandwiches at work when I'm hungry. You don't have to tell me twice. My expense tracker is me getting Pringles or like Cool Ranch Doritos at work. And then one day I had to get the Starbucks coffee because I didn't have any, or I left mine in my car at work and I'm not allowed to go back out there. Angela says, I don't enjoy eating out, but my daughter spends her own money on it. I have an envelope with her name. It's almost always McDonald's or Jimmy John's. I've heard of Jimmy John's. Like I see it in commercials, but I've never been there. It's crazy, like the prices now. Like I was looking at a notebook and like online, because I'm in this Ulster thing with the village. This notebook was like $19. And I saw that same damn thing at Five Below. And I'm like, why are you extorting people's money there, Amazon? It's just crazy. So this week, my group play, I gotta write that down too. Just in case I lose this envelope somewhere before I laminate the other one. 2, 5, 10. Crazy. He gets a cheese sandwich with avocado spread, pickles, and mayo. At Jimmy John's? Yeah, I've never been there. Is that like a sub shop? I don't even know what it is. Like a sandwich place? Oh, it's a sub shop? I've seen it, but I've never been there. Minnie says half our food budget is snackies. What is that? Like snacks? I understand that. You should have seen what I got for groceries this past week. It was creamer, chips and dip, cheese, bread, milk. It's basically snack crap.
Not even bread.
Oh, not even bread? It's bad. Angela says, oh, Cecilia says Jimmy John's is good, but I get kid size. I never been there. Angela says many 80s snacks because I can't eat a lot at once, but these things went up so much. Olives, nuts, cheese, fruit, and veggies. Yes. Jeanette says with Amazon, you pay for convenience at this point. Yeah, they've really raised their prices, and they're liars too. Don't tell me you're going to send my stuff in 2 days when I really get it a week later. What am I paying Amazon Prime for? Yeah, stuff's oh my god. Okay, sorry. My whole laptop's freaking out. Dominic, is there a highlighter in here? Yeah, right here. Okay. Yeah, stuff is crazy. All right, so Trina says hi, handsome.
Hey.
But it's cheaper than paying the price where it costs for lunch. I haven't even looked in their vending thing. Like at my old job that I worked at 10 years, we had people come in for food. Like you could get their food and then you could get the vending machine stuff. But at my job now, it's just a couple of tables in the middle of the floor and then they have vending machines. And I've only gotten the stuff like the chips out of the chip section. I haven't got it in the door thing. Angela says, I go on Amazon and put low to filter and lose almost all shop choices because they are overcharging and I hope we don't see it. Yep. Like, why? Especially because I did go to Five Below last week and I got some of my cute things. Like, I got one of those notebooks, except I got strawberry shortcake. It's in here. And it was like $5. And they had all different kinds. Harry Potter. They had Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse. They just didn't have the Gilmore Girls one. Oh, low to high. I got you. Yeah, I always do low to high too, because they'd be crazy with their prices. This is a pretty thick book too. Oh, I forgot to. I got me and Dominic Mancala to play because I don't know what happened to ours. Like lost it or it's lost in the closet. Who knows? But I forgot about it. It's still in this bag. But I haven't been there in forever. So I spent like $31, which I think we talked about last week in my life. Got Hello Kitty? Awesome. I got Strawberry Shortcake because it's basically the only thing my mom and I have in common. Like she has all my figurines and my doll, my Strawberry Shortcake house and everything else. And for Christmas, I'm really trying to get, she likes Precious Moments, so she collected them when I was younger. So, excuse me, there's this figurine that's Strawberry Shortcake and a Precious Moments girl sitting at a table drinking like a shake. Some dude on Amazon is trying to sell it for $325 because it's rare. Okay, tell me why I saw it on Precious Moments website and they're selling it for $100. It's out of stock, but at least I know it's cheaper. And I want to get that for her for Christmas, which it probably won't be in stock by then, but at least I know it's there. Yeah, I got a lot of cute stuff there because I haven't been there forever. I don't know why I needed this, but I got the Strawberry Shortcake LED watch. I got a bento box, which I'll use for budgeting purposes. Not going to take this to work or anything. And then I got stickers. They're like vintage looking stickers that I can just put on envelopes when I mail things out. It's like 250 stickers. Then I got Mancala, the game. If I can get it out of here. Mancala. This one has green, blue, and white little things. The one I had clear, so this will be a lot better. We'll be able to see who's who. Angela said, I wanted candy one day, but I didn't budget for Five Below, so I resisted. Proud of you. I'm addicted to Reese's peanut butter cups. I am not lying. It's literally how I'll get kidnapped. So, there for a while. I was getting them at work, but now they haven't restocked at work because I ate them all. They have like the breaks and the other ones with things in it. Don't ruin my stuff, man. Don't ruin my things.
I love Reese's peanut butter cups too,
Mm,
and Hershey's.
and Hershey's. Sweaty likes me some Hershey's too. Okay. Can you give me this box right here?
I can't get to.
Should we? My laptop might not make it through the live, guys. I might have to switch to my phone. Hopefully, it don't die. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a giveaway because it's fun. It's gonna be this by She's Simply Joyful. It's beginning to look a sloth like Christmas. It's denominations 1 through 7. It'll save $48. Yeah, I did roll already. I did all of that already. I rolled a 2 for low denomination and a 10 for high this week. And then I did all the challenges and stuff like that. Gotten a lot done in this live, Angela. So I'm going to give this away and we're going to roll. I think I might need a higher die. I don't know. Angela said, Amy, I think my friend gave me one and I don't know what I was eating. Oh, Amy said, did you know they make cookies and cream Reese's peanut butter cups? Why? Why ruin my peanut butter cups? Yeah, they put pretzels in them now and do white chocolate. It's very annoying. You know what I do like though? The specialty ones, like the footballs and the hearts. I ate a bunch of bats during Halloween. All right. Let's see. I was gonna roll, but I think I'll just write it down. Oh, I got you. Your daughter was talking for you. I was like, what is happening? I was very confused. Okay, we'll do a number 1 through 40. They might be good. I think I've actually had one and I didn't mind it. Angela says my friend buys stuff and makes me blind taste test. I'm not picky. I just like what I like. I can never. I do not want somebody shoving something in my mouth that I do not like. All right, numbers 1 through 40. Go ahead and put your number in. How many minutes you put this in? It's very hot. Good job. Okay. And now, one guess. The number is 36. So, Nana Amy, you won. Guys, one guess and you're done. Amy, you won. You guys 28. Congratulations. Trina, they're out here crazy. You see this? Trina, did you open that package yet? Yeah, Amy put it first. I went by the first answers, not the first 55. Yeah, or, oops, or if you have Instagram, you can do it on there too. Just do it at DragonflySaves at gmail.com or Dragonfly_saves. Yes. Thank you. That's it. On Instagram, it's Dragonfly_saves. I don't know how they do it. Email me and I'll get this to you. You hear how loud that is? Okay. I'm very annoyed because now I either have to get this fixed, which is old. I got it off of eBay, so it was already used, or get a new one. And I don't like getting new things. I'm like very thrift store cheap shopper, but I have to get a new laptop because this is crazy. And I shouldn't have dropped it. I need to get one of those, like an outer box for my laptop. You did? I'll have to go watch it. I've been behind because my phone, the screen. Oh, let me tell you about that. My screen is broken because I've dropped it. Because I. Okay, I gotta get off my laptop. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna switch to my phone. About leaving Instagram again because it's garbage news and a lot of ads. You know what? I don't even watch anything on there. I just talk to people through messages. Like I'll watch their stories, but that's about it. I don't really flip through. Once in a while I'll flip through, but not really. Hold on. I have to go back into StreamYard on my phone. But I have to make sure my phone, which I have mirrored on my stupid laptop, because all right, hold on. Oh my goodness, what is happening? This is crazy. Oh, sorry. I was like, where'd I go? You get ads and stories? I guess I just watch, like I flip through like a TikTok. Right now you're staring at my table. Very sorry. I don't know how to change this. Okay. I wanted to change it so that it's facing the other way.
I guess it's going to have to be like this. Can you see me? Crazy. Oh, it says I have no internet now because now I'm in airplane mode on my phone, which I don't even know how that happened because I can't even touch the screen. You can see me? All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get my phone off of airplane mode. I don't even know how it got on there. It's frozen. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is not cooperating. Can you hear my laptop ready to die? You sent it? Awesome. Okay. It's very hard when my phone screen is broken, so I can't. I have it mirrored on my laptop, but it's not opening. What's that called? Let's turn that off. Perfect. Am I still frozen? Hopefully not. I'm back. Perfect. I don't like that you have to have it like this. All right. Can you see me? Yeah. It's good. All right. Well, I'm trying to get my cell phone to work. Like, it's very hard when my screen don't work. Otherwise, I'd have this done already. Okay. Half hour later. You hear that? Sounds great, doesn't it? Holy cow. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see me. This is so stupid. All right. Can you see me?
Oh, no, you
Oh, no,
can
you
see
can.
me. Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay. Can you see me? Now? Better? Okay. I apologize. I'm afraid to turn off my laptop because it's acting crazy, but I didn't want it to explode. You haven't done videos because migraines and equipment? You see me? Okay. I don't like how it's so low. All right. Bear with me 1 second because I forgot I can do this. Okay. You just won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I already did all my challenges and stuff. But yeah, now we're very up close. Sorry. Back you up. I'm just trying to see in frame. It's kind of hard to see like this. So I'm on StreamYard in my phone, but it's very small. Your October closeout didn't film? Oh no! I'd be so upset. Sorry guys, I'm just looking over here to see if I can make my screen bigger. There we go. "12 years later, we did it." It's always something when you try to bulk film and get a head start. Yeah. I can't bulk film. I can do about 2 videos, maybe depending on the size, but I don't have enough storage. And then like my video or my editing app, I use InShot and I love it. It's cheap a year, but it holds so much storage for no reason. So I always have to clear data after every couple of months and then do the restore purchases so I can have my pro version back. And then find those 2 songs I use for the beginning and end credits. It's a whole pain, but for $15 a year over I was paying $130 with CapCut, I'll take it. Nana Amy, record those videos. Oh, so let me tell you my whole cell phone. Sorry, I'm getting rid of notifications because I don't like seeing them. I have a Samsung Note or a Samsung, no, I have a Samsung 20, like a S20. So it's an S series. Tell me why they sent me, because I have insurance. They sent me an A20, not comparable at all. It was a $75 phone that they sent me on Amazon. And it was I was supposed to sign for this. It was supposed to be a big to-do. It was not a big to-do. They sent it on Amazon, sat in the right. It was fine and everything, but still, they made it a big deal for no reason. And then I spent like 2 days arguing with these people. And finally one guy understood. And he understood what was going on and talked to his supervisor. It was a whole big to-do. So I sent the A20 back. It was through FedEx, so I went to Walgreens and sent that back. And I haven't heard nothing. They better send me an S series. And they said that they don't have it. Well, that's fine. Send me a better one. It better be an S series though, because that's what I have, and it better be one with the same camera features. I ain't playing with these people. Don't send me a $75 phone. Why am I paying $200 for a $75 phone? I could have just went to Walmart and bought one. I'm just looking at my laptop at the comment. Oh my god. Holy crap. I wonder if I shut my laptop off, if I'm going to lose this. I got to shut this off. So if we end this live, I'm very sorry. Holy cow. That was crazy. It's shutting off now. An A20 is like a $75 throwaway phone at Walmart. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I probably have that same phone in my room somewhere. But I have a Samsung S20 Plus, and if you compare them, like if you go to Google and compare them, there's literally no comparison. My phone was expensive. I mean, I might have got it on eBay, but I don't give a shit. It was expensive. And they need to send me an S series. Because I'm not playing with these people. Okay, so I don't remember. We talked a bit about our favorite sinking friends. Mine is self-care. Do you have any goals like you're trying to finish or any challenges you're trying to finish by the end of the year? Oh, you're one of them Apple people, huh? It's like the A models are like the cheaper phones. You can use them to make calls and a little bit of things, but really the S model is better. I had the Note. I loved my Note. But then I was going to get the 20, but they had bad reviews. So I went with the S model, and this is what I got, and I like it. Oh, you have Motorola? Nice. You know what? I had a Motorola Razr back in the day. Loved that thing. I really want to get more money into my car care envelope. I'm kind of not really getting a lot of money in there. I do what I can, but I keep having to use out of it too, so it's not really going anywhere. They made the Razr. Wait a minute. They made the Razr again, but I like the one with the stylus. Oh, where'd it go? I have a few big challenges that I need to finish by March. Why March? I just want to track and be more consistent. That's a good idea because it really shows you what you're doing. Cecilia says just the hop. Yeah, that is going to finish on its own for me, which I haven't watched at all this past week. So I got to do that. Actually, I have a video on the 16th, so I need to get with it. I watched Jeanette's video and then I didn't watch anything after that, the other two. So I have to watch those and update my envelopes in the morning. I am doing role challenges with you all on the lives. Hate missing any. That's sweet. Thank you. Oops. I'm just like, I'm trying to like see the comments, but I keep hitting things, so I don't know what's happening. Oops. Jeanette, you only have the hop that you're trying to finish? Yeah, I don't. I just carry on with life at the end of the year. Like, I do the same things. If I finish challenges at the end of December, that's cool. But I don't have, a lot of people try to do this whole end of the year thing. Yeah, as far as long term. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next year too, how they're doing it. Then Amy says, but kind of hard to do when I only get paid twice a month and tips are very scarce. Oh, yeah. Cecilia says, next year I really need to stop buying from small businesses because I used all credits and now need to pay them back. Cecilia. Yeah. That's funny. Where are you, Cecilia? What did I do with all my stuff? I forget. I think I know this too. I don't even know where my map went. This is the downfalls of doing this live in my dining room for the last few weeks. Last month. I have my printer on a chair over here. I have another dining room chair over here holding all my stuff for my live. And then I can't find what I did with the map. It's probably buried in all of the stuff. You don't buy until you save for it. Wait a minute. I have been writing everything I spend and don't look good. Reset next year. Angela says I don't buy until I save for it. Wait a minute. I'm trying to scroll because this is like, trying to do this on my phone is weird. And Amy says property taxes. Okay, I'm caught up. Hi, how are you? I'm trying to find my map for my live that I have somewhere. Probably buried in this chair over here. Oh, I forgot to show you. I don't know if you guys can see it because I don't know how much that you can see now that I've switched to my phone. But the thing I ordered from Janelle Ray Budgets months ago finally came in. Whimsical Christmas. Look how cute. And it has all these sections and it comes with all these cards. I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to start this. I'm going to do this next year though. Jeanette says, I love to support small businesses instead of box stores. Yes, me too. You're cold? Yeah, it was like 30 degrees here the other day. For a reason. Missy, where are you at? Yeah. It's good to save first. Long Island? Nice. I have New York filled in because I live in New York. Not New York City though. Or Long Island. I've actually never been there. Hi Lynette, how are you? Where do you live? Angela, I printed so much crap today. I want all bling. Wait a minute. I want all bling on my desk for next year, so I will be hitting your shop, Cece. Look at it. Got a big old customer. Louisville, Kentucky. My sister lives in Lexington. Let me check my handy dandy map. Not colored in. Exciting. I'm going to color that in. I was on my computer, so you could see both views, but it really sounds like it's dying. I dropped it on the floor. Ooh, this color is dark. And I'm not showing all the little, okay. It snowed there today. Keep it. Take a little road trip into the city for the holidays. The holiday windows. Oh, you know what? I talked about this on my live. I don't know if it was last week or a couple of weeks ago. Maybe it was in somebody else's live. I want to do the bus trip down there so I don't have to drive in it and have like a heart attack. But I need to see all the things and do all the stuff. I might make that a goal for next year. Your son used to live in Lexington, Lynette? Awesome. Yeah, snow is crazy. Yeah, I really want to. And definitely keep that crap. Nana Amy, where are you again? I forget. I'm sorry. I can't remember where everybody is. Nice, Cecilia. Yeah, but where are you that you don't want it? What are you guys saying? What state? I have a map I'm trying to fill in. And Jesus left without telling me what state he lives in. It's very annoying. Nana Amy, what state are you in? I forget. Oh, Central New York? Oh, Karen, you're in Central New York. You need to hush because I'm in Western New York. Don't need it. Yes, please like the live. I'm going to go for pink and bling, saving my markers for next year to go with the desk. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. You know, I was in your live a couple weeks ago. I had the best time. Like, your energy is great. I love it. I think that'll look nice. I can't wait to see it. Did she leave? Okay. I still have to laminate my grid layer. I talked about operation monetization and get the creator, but I think I have to add to it. Okay. Lynette, do you have a channel or are you just a supporter? Not, or are you just? Because that's awesome. But yes, you know, I can't remember where everybody lives. Sorry. Thank you. Yes, you're colored in right here. Awesome. Welcome. We had already did all my saving I was going to do today, but we're just going over what's your favorite sinking fund? And do you have challenges you're trying to finish by the new year? I really don't. Like, I'll finish the hat because it's budgeted in each week, but other than that, that's about it. I did do all that printing today. Now I have to do all the cutting and laminating and punching, hole punching. Thanks for coming. Jeanette says, I need to be more organized for next year, but I function better in chaos. I get a lot done under pressure. If I'm left to just do it in my own timeline, nothing getting done. Yeah, it's hard. And then those people at work, I don't know if we were in that live, but I was talking, I don't know if I was talking about in my videos or my live a couple of weeks ago, but there's that guy at work that he's the cleaner at my job. He just went to a different area in the job place I work. But he was just spending money, and then he was trying to get loans for like rent, and I gave him the places that didn't even take credit, and he got denied. I was like, how bad is your credit? And then he would come in with tattoos. He just went to another concert, and I'm like, I can't with you. Don't tell me that you're in debt if you're spending all this money. Next year, Amy says, next year I would like to be more consistent and better organized. Consistency is important. Show up. Yeah. I did a little bit today because I sat and I printed things. Well, I printed things from my couch. My printer's over here on this chair. But I got everything printed. I cut some things out. I went through all my budgeting things and seen what I paid and my expenses. I cleaned up some of my dining room table. I've got to find it by Thanksgiving, so I really should put it back up where my desk is. But it's upstairs. I can't be walking up and down the stairs. And the only reason I'm down here is because it's bad enough trying to walk up there to take a shower. I have fibromyalgia. It's been getting cold, and that causes a lot of pain, so I'm not trying to go up there more than I need to. You need to stock up on minis and tinies? Me too. Jeanette has this awesome 100 envelope challenge that I want once you get teal. And I have my 100 envelope A5, and I'm putting tinies in this because I'm just going to do like maybe a D3 roll and save. And then I have another 100 envelope challenge from Saving with Kim or Budgeting with Kim. But that's the actual one. That's high money. So I don't know if when I'm gonna do that. Saying they can't. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm just scrolling, trying to. It's hard to scroll. All right, let me move over. Let me scroll here. Need to stack up on minis and tinies. I am serious when I say people know. People now get $1 and spend it immediately. Yeah. Saying they can't save because they have nothing. Yeah, when I told him, I was like, oh, who'd you go see? And he told me who was seen. I'm like, oh, I wanted to see him because he always comes to a place close to me. And I was like, yeah, I want to see him too, but I think I'll save for it. Maybe to see him next year. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Give me a heart attack, guy. Lynette says I need to organize my challenges and not do so many because I get frustrated. Yeah, when I first started my channel, if you go watch my journey, you'll see. First of all, I didn't know what I was doing with tarot. Second of all, I was wanting to do everybody's challenges. And I didn't, in my head, I couldn't change the amounts. But later on, you'll see, like, I'm just going to change the amounts to fit because I want to do these challenges because they're cute. Like, on Saturdays, I had to dig it out. I do this morning's video. I do these two binders. Danny at Craft Co Budgets, Save 2025 and 2025. That's all low denomination. And this one by Budgeting Introvert on Etsy. These ones are high denominations. the 45 one today, but I saved $9. I added them together. I still want to do this cute ass book, but I'm not saving that kind of money. So I add the numbers together. You know what? I didn't even print out tinies for the longest time. I'm like, why do I need all these small ass challenges? But now I need them all. Like tinies to me are like the little square looking ones. I also have my Save 2025 in 2025. That's free in my Ko-fi shop as well. Yeah, I like the quick wins too. That's why I did that save or did that 2026 challenge where every month you're saving 25 bucks. Because it's quick and it's easy and I can put it towards the sinking fund at the end of the month. I will prop coin for group plays or random minis, but I am not shorting challenges that I paid money for. I paid money for that book and I changed the amounts. I'm not coming with $40. Like, nah, if it was the only challenge I was doing, yes. I still want to do it. I paid money for that. So I'm going to do it what fits my budget. I need the quick win too. I was trying to do too many long term when I first started my channel and I was stressed out. So I'm here for the quick ones. And, you know, whatever I finish, I have a Dragonfly bag and I put my done challenges in it. And at the end of the month when I allocate, I take those out, allocate money to different sinking funds, and I move on with my life. Yes, and I don't like to make overwhelming challenges. 100 envelope, yeah. Or is it going to be in the new year? Which is fine. I just want to know when to be prepared. Yeah, I can't do everybody's collabs. Like you see me, I'm doing one of Andrew's challenges she did in her group thing from last year. Or from last time. Like she's already done with it, been done a long time. And I don't know if she's saving anything this week, so I just put $5 in there and it'll be towards next week, I guess. Is what on a time limit, Angela? Amy says the tinies I have in play, I'll finish them the way I started them, but the next set I'll do them in quarters. I do my fall collab. It's the one I've been doing for a year with Valerie at Cash Budget Retiree. Ooh, sorry. On Saves a Craft and Budget with on Sunshine and Chaos, Cooking, Budgeting. I save in quarters. If we put a time limit, wait a minute, I gotta scroll. I'm doing the regular 100 envelope and I feel exhausted from it. Yeah, I bought one and I also went on Etsy and I bought, let me grab it. I bought this on Etsy from, I think they're budgeting with Kim or Keely's Creations. I don't know. But I bought these, I gotta find them. Right here. By Keely's Creations. These envelope challenge helpers. 30 envelope challenge helper, 50 envelope challenge helper, 52 envelope challenge helper, and 100 envelope challenge helper. Divides them up into smaller categories and you can put them towards the bigger things. I'm excited to start that. Yeah, I started the regular 100 envelope challenge in that regular 85 2 years ago and I quit. I'm like, who's got that kind of money? So I started putting tinies in it, and once I get a certain amount, I'll start doing them. Like I only have 12, 18 in there so far. So I got a long way to go to fill it up. Maybe when I get 25, I'll start. I don't know. But I think that envelope challenge helpers are going to be a game changer. I've done the 100 envelope challenge 3 times and the penny challenge probably twice a year after doing the Christmas in July this year. I was burnout girl. That is awesome, first of all, and that you even could do all of that. And I'd be burnt out too. I'm burnt out just reading that. Doing the 100 envelope challenge, Lynette says, I'll get a 50, then take everything out and put them in the larger envelopes. Yeah, that's probably what I would do too. But I think I'm going to start like in the middle and work my way to the front and then save my envelope helpers for the bigger ones.
Will you consume nothing for you?
I'm in a live right now. We'll worry about dinner after. We're talking about, can we do pasta and stuffing? Like, first of all, they're both carbs. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hi, Kimmy. I'm struggling over here like usual. But guess what I did? Can you see me now, though, hopefully? My laptop sounds like it's dying, so let me know if you guys can see better. Okay. I couldn't get myself back on there because my whole screen is broken. But, Kimmy, I printed so much stuff today. All those books that I have to send to you guys. The steampunk book, and I changed it, so it's going to be so much better. You know I'm a mess, guys. You know I'm a mess. I exited out of the live, and then I couldn't get myself back on stage because my screen's broken. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a struggle. I was sick basically for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then the anniversary of my dad's passing and my son going in the hospital is like yesterday and the day before. So I did print everything out today again because I keep perfecting it. And I'm hoping to be able to start cutting and putting it all together this week. Kimmy, my love, what is your favorite or like your most important sinking fund? And do you have challenges you're trying to finish within the new year? Or do you carry on like I do? Finish what you can finish and don't worry about it. Just finish like at the end of the month. Kimmy, you're going live tonight? You did a lot of cutting. I cut a little bit, not too much. What time are you going live, Kimmy? Consumer debt. and travel. I don't understand when people say consumer debt. What does that even mean? Like everything but your house and car? And home maintenance. 6:30 Central Time. Was that 7:30 my time? Oh, that's what consumer debt is? Cards and loans? Oh, I always thought consumer debt is what you spent like on your credit card. Thanks for letting me know. See how much I knew? What little 100 envelope challenge? The helpers, Amy? Or my A5 binder? I got this on Amazon. I can send you the link for that. But all the challenges are just Tiny's been stealing from people on their cookie shop. Yeah, Judy isn't having her live. That's why I was like, all right, with going a little longer than 7. Okay. I don't know if I'll be done with the live then, but I will make it when I'm done. If I can get over there. My phone screen is broken and they were trying to send me a throwaway phone and I had to fight them on that. So I sent that crappy phone back, waiting for my new one. No, Lynette, she's away this weekend because she's on vacation with the village. Thanks, Kimmy. We went over a lot of stuff today because I've already done all my savings with everybody. We went over my expenses, my expense track. Oh, the helpers? I will, yes. Let me read that. Oh, she's at her rowing competition? Oh, that's right. I thought she was going with the village. But I forgot that she's not because she's going to something else. That's right. All right, I wrote it down so I can send you that link. That's right. I forgot she was going to her granddaughter's rowing competition. Georgia. That's not on my thing. She should come in here and just say hi so I can color it in. Always Angela said I did my helpers. We're talking about envelope helpers for like 100 envelope. I did my helpers at $50 each because my 10K goes up in $50 increments. You're doing a 10K challenge? I feel like you're doing all the challenges. Are you overwhelmed? Like maybe you should rein it in a little. I feel like that's a lot of challenges you do. Every time I talk to you or you're in a different live, you're doing them all. We will finish our 100 envelope during our second pay period this month. I'm going to cry when I stuff that last envelope. Proud of you. We were just talking about when you came in how I have the regular 100 envelope that I bought, which is, I put it in a black binder because it looks awesome in there. But I bought this from Budgeting with Kim. It does have some envelope helpers, well, one. But then I bought envelope helpers from Achilles Creations on Etsy. And then I have my own A5 binder that I'm stuffing with Tiny. So once I get enough, I'll start that. And then I'm doing Jeanette. I want Jeanette's 100 envelope challenge that she has because it's freaking amazing. It's amazing. But I'm waiting for teal. So girl, I'm in what I wore last night to bed. A Star Wars t-shirt and some, which is like, you know, vintage blue. And then some blue Adidas capri shorts. Or capri legging, whatever. They're not leggings. They're not shorts. Capris. That's what they're called. I'm doing minis and tinies next year to help with the bigger challenges. I like that. I like stepping stone challenges. Some people don't like doing other challenges for other challenges, but I'm okay with stepping stone challenges as long as you don't count them as done challenges at the end of the month. Because it's going into the bigger challenge. So when that bigger challenge is done, then count that as a done challenge. You're fighting the sniffles? Girl, I've been sick for like weeks. I had sinus infection and then I had stomach bug. In stock? Better still be in stock when I get off this live. I'm excited. My daughter, thank you for asking. For those that you don't know, she was in an accident on the 6th. Her whole back end of her car is totaled. She's fine. I met her at the hospital because it's in my town. She's like, you don't need to come. I'm like, I'm coming. She's like, you don't feel good. I really don't care. I'm on my deathbed. I'm coming. So, she was stopped waiting to turn to get gas, like into the gas station. And she was waiting for a car to come, so she couldn't turn. And a Mennonite woman hit her from behind, doing 45. So she got whiplash, like her whole left side was hurting. But then the next day she said she felt fine. Now, I didn't ask her today how she felt, but she's scrawny. I thought for sure she snapped her neck. Yeah. I put the picture in my community post. It looks tragic. She said her airbags didn't go off. She has a 2025 Tucson. And her airbags didn't go off, thank God. Yeah, me too, thank you. Yeah, because the only reason I knew is she didn't call me. No one called me. It was because she has iPhones and all, Apple Watch and all that. And she has me as an emergency contact. And it was telling me she was in an accident. So I called her and she was crying. She's like, yeah, I didn't even do anything. They came out of nowhere. And I'm like, I'm coming. And she's like, don't come. So I sent my mom down there because my mom lives in that town. Like, her father was not happy about it because I'm sure she was driving people nuts, but I don't care. That's what she got answers too. Kimmy says Mary loves Mary from Mary Love Country Living. His daughter was in a rough accident too, really. Last week. Yeah, I don't know about fancy cars. I have a 2016. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, her daughter was in an accident too because I had heard about the sister. This is on the ground. Thank you. I'll have to look up. I'll look that up to see what that is. You know what? Just throw it out. Can you just throw it out? Thank you. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. I'm scrolling. Let's see. Oops. Sudafed got my brain messed up. Yeah, I took some of that myself last week. Except when I face planted at Philly Airport, getting off a moving sidewalk thing. Girl, are you okay? What? I'm too clumsy for that. Yeah, you know what I did? I sprained my whole ankle and it was huge. I thought I broke it. Walking on my sidewalk out the back of my house because I always use the back door. So I was walking on the sidewalk and it's all broken up. And I was talking to my daughter walking this way and I was walking this way, like not even straight. And I went off the sidewalk into the grass and there's like an inch difference. And I sprained my ankle bad a few years ago. Kimmy, when was that? Oh my god. Comments and it keeps putting them up on the top. All right. Okay. I still am paying from busting my butt in the bathroom on vacation in August. Yeah. I can't. I can't. I'm very clumsy. Mm-hmm. It's bad. And at work, my desk isn't very big, and I constantly knock things on the floor. It's gotten to the point where they're like, "Oh, who dropped something?" Like Nikki, and like surround sound. I'm like, sorry. Falling does feel different when you're older. Like when you're younger, like why when you're younger we're on those swings going like 100 feet in the air and jumping off? Where are those ankles? Because I don't have them. I don't even know how we did that when we were younger. Oh, 2 years ago. Yeah, I can't be doing any of that. Things do not go back to normal. Stop making that noise. Thank you. Go to the ortho to check out my leg, but I'm scared. Is it like retaliation? I'm over 40. Well, I'm 46. And it was true. As soon as the day I turned 30, it all went downhill. Achy, creaky, whiny. Dominic says he's going to be the pinnacle of health. You don't know. I used to swing and do all the flips. Yeah, I do not have that body anymore. Like, if I try to jump off a swing, I don't even like swinging just a little bit. Because if I try to jump off, I'm going to hurt something. Bad enough trying to get on and off the swing. Started to ache at 40. Yeah, I started at 30. I mean, I do have fibromyalgia. That started earlier, but the regular getting older, and I think I'm menopausal, which is annoying. Yeah, I am. Thanks. Don't tell me. I've only been 40 for 2 months, and it feels like I'm falling apart. Well, I've been 21 and holding for 25 years. Definitely falling apart. Yes, the morning of my 30s. It was like instantly. Yep. 40 does hit different. When I turned 40, I cried. Like, it was basically becoming elderly to me. I was like, oh my God. I was fine at 45. Jeanette don't stop. She is always doing something. Getting shit done. Love it. Kimmy says, my 20s sucked outside of my... Oh, man. Phase. Before the phase she had. 30s were great. 40s started off good, except for my recent eye exam scare. Yeah. What turned down? What happened with that? Oh, nothing. You ain't lying, Jeanette. Last year, these are bifocals. I even got the ones with the lines because they were free because I'm cheap. But I wanted to see if I liked them. As soon as they said bifocals, I'm like, why? What's that for? So you can see both far. I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm like, I cannot have these lines. They're like, well, see how you like it. I'm like, all right. Well, I got them because they were free, and now I need the no lines, but I'm not paying $200. But I think I need a stronger prescription or something. Yeah, what's the trifocals for? Yeah, I'm constantly like moving my head up and down. Jeanette said her kids got her old with these gray hairs. Yeah. I have my fountain of youth in a box. Came a couple months ago, or a couple of weeks ago, I should say, and I have to dye my hair this weekend. I've got progressive because I didn't want the lines, and they are easier to get to use than tri. I guess I don't know what trifocals are. Bifocals are near, and trifocals are, I don't know. Oh my God. Clearly. But the first time I put them on, looked like I was looking through a fishbowl. The first time I put these on, I could actually see. And now I just feel like the up close part, which is the lower part, is not up close enough. Like I need to go to the dollar store and get readers now, and that just annoys me. It's very annoying. But the first time I put them on, it looked like I was looking through a fishbowl. Yeah. The other day I moved something, Pillar Savings says the other day I moved something away from my face to see it clearly and almost cried. Yeah. I was on a live a few weeks ago and I had to keep taking my glasses on and off. I couldn't see crap. I was like, nope, this is bad. Jeanette's Journey said, Kimmy, you are nominated for an award at the end of the year for my awards in December. You cracked me up. Kimmy is funnier than shit. We have the same personality. As soon as she started talking, I was like, yes, love her. Yeah, Cece, you over there with your good genes. Near, far, and computer. Oh, got you. I probably need those too. My far is okay, I think. My near, not so, is all right if I'm just like looking at this. But at work, these little tiny parts, I have to read numbers on the top of them. No, I can't do it. I'm like, who put these on here? I have to use a whole mag light, and even then, I have to use a mag light and my eye loop. I'm like, this is crazy. Insane. You wear contacts? I don't like things in my. The thought of me sticking my finger in my eye to put something in there freaks me out. My mom wears contacts. I blame my bad vision for her because my eyes just keep getting worse, and her lenses are thick. I'm like, girl. My far got worse with readers. I could see before it really. Well, I don't think I would wear the readers all the time, but I need to put them on to see what I'm doing at work. I solder like $800 degree soldering is happening. So I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing. Back up just a little bit, man. Thanks. Here. Nothing was the same after my daughter. I blame her for being 9.5 pounds. How dare she? Jeanette said that I told the doctor, give me regular glasses and I will figure out the rest. Girl, you have to be able to see. How are you going to figure out seeing? You know what? I have a friend. She was my best friend in high school. She had three daughters. One was 10 pounds, 10 pounds, 1 ounce, I think. The other was 9 pounds, 6 ounces, and the third was 11 pounds something. I was like, girl. You were 6.6 pounds. 6.66 pounds, but I told the doctors I was not walking out with Damien, so pick a different number. Luckily, he lost some weight. 12 pounds. You know what? A guy at work, him and his wife just had a baby, and he was over 10 pounds, I think, but 12 pounds? Babies are bigger these days. That's insane. I guess I wouldn't mind having a big baby if they took it by C-section. I ain't having that same natural. Nope. Yeah, she had a toddler for sure. I think I want to work on expense tracking the way I've been doing it these last couple of months because it's really helping me out. And I can see where the money is going and if I need to change things. My goal this year was to lower some expenses, so I changed my cell phone company. That helped by a lot. And then I changed my insurance company, car insurance. It's a little bit lower, but it's crappier insurance. But I did get renter's insurance, which I didn't have before. And then I also, what else did I do? Oh, got a different internet company, which is cheaper too. $32 a month cheaper. They had to dilate me because my water wouldn't break. Well, with my daughter, McKenna. Work on. And I think business-wise for DragonflySaves, I want to work on my Ko-fi shop more because I don't sell any physical items. So I want to maybe start doing that. I'll figure that out. I did switch. I had Progressive with my insurance agent, and then I switched to one that's closer to me. And they put me with Progressive. And then they ran my DMV records, which weren't good. So my policy isn't good, but it is cheaper priced. But she told me I could do the 6 weeks course that she sent me the link for like months ago. She told me this. And then it'll give me 10% off. And then I can up my policy type of thing to get better coverage like I had. Because I had an excellent policy. But I did get, so that's my only remorseful thing. And it's only my fault because my driving record. But because I have all those tickets I'm paying for that I called that one. The 3 girls, I used epidural and decided to go natural with my son. The water birth was no joke. I told them I was going to drown, so I gave birth standing up. Girl. They put me in the tub at the hospital with one of them. I want to say it was my daughter. They wanted me to walk the halls. No, you walk the hall. Who wants to walk the hall? You're angry. I wanted to eat. I could care less about having this baby. Like, you take the baby. I'm trying to eat. I'm like, oh my God, I was in so much pain. I'm not cut out for pain. And then they put me in the tub. You want me to step over this thing. So I get in there. And then I can't get out. And now I'm throwing up. So I'm wet. And I'm throwing up in this bowl. And then I get out. They're like, don't you feel better? I'm like, no, I'm in pain and wet. Who did this? I tried to go home. They're like, you can't go home. Yeah, it was not good. At midnight, I was eating chocolate chip cookies, having a good old time. And then in the morning, I went to the bathroom and realized we had to have a kid. It was crazy. Yeah, the tub is ridiculous. I don't know why they have pregnant people do that. I was in pain. Lots of pain with my daughter. I wasn't in a lot of pain with my son, but after I had him, I was. With my daughter, I was in so much pain during labor, but not after. I could have ran a marathon after. So what do you guys want to work on towards the end of, or maybe even next year? What do you guys want to work on? Like, I want to work on doing my expenses the way I'm doing them and still paying down debt. Really paying down debt isn't really a high priority for me. I know like it is for some people. I don't consider myself having a spending problem as I did back in 2019. Like it was crazy in 2019. But I don't consider myself having a spending problem. I still don't like to spend money on myself. But I have made an effort to buy some things a little at a time.
Spend money.
No, I'm not spending money on you. All my money goes to you. Yeah. Please be quiet. I'm trying to have this live. I can't concentrate.
Thank you.
Okay, but you have to be quiet so I can read these. So I'm going to work on my expenses, and then maybe in 2026, I want to finish long-term challenges, and I want to track expenses, which I don't. I'm good with that spending except this past month. Yeah, I suggest tracking your expenses. I've always tracked, but it's just this year that I've really, or just these last couple of months actually, that I've really like made myself this expense tracker instead of having it in a notebook, just so I could see. I'm trying to dig out my expenses. Just so I can see what's happening. And I write the actual price up in the corner here, and then my roundup cost, like what I'm going to pay. Like if it's $16.66, I want to pay 17 because I owe from all those times I had to overspend on food. What helped with my spending? Oh, Jeanette's Journey said mortgage and principal payments. Yeah, for next year? Nice. Kimmy's Corner said, what helped with my spending was switching to cash for all our outside bills. Yeah, let's talk about that because I used to be a cash budgeter. I don't feel comfortable having cash in my house now, so I'm a cashless cash budgeter. It's very rare that I have cash. In fact, I just got cash on a card, $15, from a supporter that I sent challenges to. She sent money. She wanted to help with shipping, which is very sweet of her. Unnecessary, but very sweet. So, excuse me. So, ooh, the extra payment each quarter is a good job. It's a good idea. So, what was I saying? I forgot. I already forgot what I was talking about.
Wanted to help with shipping.
Oh, yeah, she wanted to help with shipping, which is very nice. But now I have to go to the bank to put this cash in. We relearned credit discipline by putting spending on a credit card and using cash from our envelopes to pay it off. I like that. Being a cash budgeter has helped me tremendously. I have a big safe. Yeah. As soon as I get a safe, then I'll feel comfortable. But right now I don't have that. So I put it back in there, but just kind of annoying because sometimes I just want cash. Yeah, each quarter is awesome. Yeah, I'd like to start saving for a house myself. Like my great aunt's house is for sale right now, and I really just don't want people to buy it. Like I want to buy this house. She passed away several years ago, and then somebody bought it after her, and they were rented it out. Now there's no one in there. And I was like, I want this house. But it's in town in the next town over, and it's not really a good area. I need a bigger safe too. I'm writing that down. 2026. Safe. I need a safe. And I want to change up how my channel is done. Because right now I do Saturday savings, which is those 2 binders I showed you. Danny's and the 2026. Well, the 2026 is going to be done because I'm finishing that because I add the numbers together. I'm finishing that one probably in 4 more weeks. And then after that, I have all these other binders I bought. Like I have 2 binders from Budget RX I'd like to do. So I want to incorporate them somehow. I still have to finish Danny's book, which will go over into 2026. Oh, really? Isn't it a pain to take them out of the binders? Take the envelopes out each time? Angela says she just takes the envelopes out and puts them in the safe, but the whole binder don't fit. I don't have that kind of patience. I just shove the whole thing in there if I had a safe. Yeah, no, I'm not undoing binders to take envelopes out. I'm glad you have that patience, Angela. All right, so I want to get a safe in 2026. I want to work on my 100 envelope challenges. Even if I use some of the smaller 100 envelopes, like the tiny 100 envelope challenge to help feed the bigger one, I gotta figure it out. And then I want the one from Jeanette. It's literally boxed. I wrote Jeanette's journey and I put a box around it so I can go there. Jeanette said, I have a big safe, but hubby took it over. Yep, with his collection, so I need my own. Yeah. I have like 20 binders. Yeah, I have a lot too. But I want to change up how my channel's done because I do Saturday savings, which I probably keep because it's working. And then Sunday, I do challenges. And I like them and everything, but I'd like to incorporate something else maybe. Tuesday, I do my fall collab, but that's ending after a year, or 1 whole year. It's ending at the end of November. So I think I'm going to bring something in on Tuesdays. Oh, I got you, Angela. I was like, what do you mean? Each night you're taking them in and out? Have a great live, Kimmy. I'll be over whenever I stop rambling on. And then Wednesdays is my debt binder day. I call it Wind Down Wednesday. I kind of want to see it through because right now I'm at 84 or 85 episodes of that. So I want to keep that going because I do use it for debt. It's very helpful. I do, it's right here. I have all these like 6 minis in here. I do a randomizer. Thursdays I was using for travel, but I had to stop that because I ran out of money. Friday is my budget with me, so I need to keep that. But I just feel like I've been doing it like that for a while. Kind of over it. I don't know. Are you guys going to change up your channel in 2026 if you have a channel? Or even if you don't have a channel, you're going to change up how you're budgeting or what channel or challenges you're doing. I really feel like it's working for me, but also I feel a little stale with it. Girl. Angela, I thought you had a daughter. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah. I really feel like me showing up in these days has helped with consistency. I just feel like within those days, I want to do something a little bit different. Like Wednesdays, I do my budget, my wallet, so I really don't need much money for that. I don't budget my wallet. I used to when I first started my channel. but I don't like holding my money. So I have my wallet. And then my friend from Maya from Disabled but Able Budgeting made me these awesome envelopes that I can fit in my wallet. So I'm like, oh, I gotta start using these. So when I get cash, I will. Cecilia said, yes, I need to learn to start intro to make savings challenges with US and Mexico money. I stay in both places now. I love that. I want to be more consistent, Angela says, but I don't want daily videos just because I save. Oh, yeah, the only days I don't show up is on Mondays and Thursdays. These are the days of the week that I have money for, so I show up. And sometimes I'm a day late because stuff happens. Like this past week, it was wind down Wednesday and a Thursday. I'm still trying. Jeanette says I'm still trying to think how I'm going to do things. Yeah. I like the bling idea, changing up your desk. I think that's exciting. I like to be able to have a desk. I mean, I have a desk. It's just small. It's in my daughter's room. She's never in there. My whole dining room is taken over by my channel. It's very tacky. So I need to get it put away, especially by Thanksgiving. Daily videos are time consuming. A lot of people bulk film, like batch film. So like for me, sometimes I'll do like on Monday nights, I'll film my Tuesday and Wednesday video sometimes to make it easier. And then I'll just edit and post my Tuesday video and get it scheduled on YouTube. And then the next day I'll worry about editing the Wednesday video as long as I have enough storage on my phone. Yeah, I think that would be fun with different currency as well. I don't speak any other languages or have any other money though. Yeah, that's all right. Like people watch replays when they can, or they put it on You know I'm a mess. I need a whole, I'm waiting for Andrew to update her live list because I don't know when anybody goes live except for her. I know Jeanette goes live later on Saturday, right? Yeah, because Judy has a membership at 7 and her regular live at 8 when she's there, and then Jeanette's is after. And if I'm able to, I usually watch like a replay, but if I'm able to, I try to make it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because I've been making it for the last couple of times. All right, well, we went over everything. Think about what you want to do going into the new year. And I will see you over at Kimmy's Live. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a great night.